Hey there YouTube friends, welcome back to my channel for another reaction video. So, like usual, I have no idea what I'm about to watch, but I'm super excited. So, let's see how this goes.
Let's tell some stories. Now,
Okay, I'm not familiar with this guy.
this first story, the first bit of this story you should already know. In the same way that you know things like, don't kill people, try not to rape.
I like his accent.
On an airplane, there's a thing called plane etiquette, and it goes like this. Window gets an armrest and a wall.
Yeah.
Middle gets two armrests. Aisle gets an armrest and a little bit of extra leg. We're not fucking animals, we live in a society. So I was on a flight from Los Angeles to Houston, and I had the middle seat, and that sucks balls. So I'm sitting there with my two armrests. Next to me is a petite young lady. She's doing her job, armrest wall. I'm in the middle, two armrests. Sitting next to me here is a great big black man who's as gay as the day is long. He sits down next to me, and we do the niceties. Hello, hello. And then with no issue whatsoever, he sees my elbow there, and he just went, chock. And I went,
oh no.
no, I'm pretty upset, but he's a big fucking guy, and it's a long flight. So there's no need to get into an argument. So I have that argument that you have in your head where the other person doesn't know you're having an argument. Where you're like, you're a fucking asshole. And if you said this, then I would say, well, good sir, I think you're mistaken. Right? So I sit there festering for like 45 minutes, and eventually the air stewardess comes with a drink cart. Now, why I'm on air stewardesses, right? Whenever you watch a movie set in the 60s and they show air stewardesses, or an old TV show, that show like Pam Am or something, they always depict air stewardesses as these hot young things with a pillbox hat and a little bun and big tits and a small waist and holding a bag going, like that. I don't think any of those women have retired.
Oh, dang.
This thing was just being propped up by the drink cart.
Oh, no.
50
it's hard
years
to
of
walk.
recycled air had made her skin
Sit in an
drip off
airplane.
her skull like the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
No.
She comes up. The guy reaches over for his drink and his pretzels. Armrest open. Bang! I'm back in. And I'm not fucking going anywhere either. He puts all of his things down in his tray and he goes to put his elbow back, but he fucking can't, can he? He can't, because there's a wall there called Jefferies and he can't fucking move it. Right? And he's pushing, and I'm acting like I can't feel it, like this, but casual like.
You kind of have to.
And he gets his fist like this and his hand like that, and he's pushing really hard back. And I'm trying to do that casual. But he's much bigger than me, and eventually I have to give in. I just went chock.
Oh.
So I turned to him and said what needed to be said. Why are you such a cunt? Now, I understand that word in this country isn't as popular as maybe it should be. People were freaking
It's
the
quite
fuck
funny.
out. They were going, he did, he just said it, I heard him say it. Called that man a C-bomb, I heard him say it, Bob. Called the man a C-bomb, Bob. And he was shocked as well. He turned to me and went, excuse me, what did you just call me? But in for a penny, in for a pound, right? And I was there going, a cunt, sir. I called you a cunt. And he said, are you upset because you're trying to take my armrest? And I went, you don't know plane etiquette. Window gets an armrest and a wall. Middle gets two armrests. Aisle gets an armrest and a little bit of extra leg. We're not fucking animals. We live in a society.
There should be some kind of notice
And
in front of all these
initially
seats.
hated me, agreed with me, like, he is right about that. That is true.
Although
That
it's
is
commonly
true.
known, but still.
We do live in a society. And he went, oh, I'm only taking the back of the armrest. You can have the rest of the armrest. And I went, you take the back, you take the whole fucking thing. No one
no way
gives
around
a
it.
fuck about the front of the armrest. No one's ever gone, thanks for the front of the armrest.
That's the most uncomfortable
I
part.
said, it's not just that you're taking my armrest. Your elbow has come over the armrest and it's digging into my rib cage.
Oh.
And he said, well, maybe if you lost some weight.
Oh
No.
no. What the heck, man?
I was gobsmacked. I didn't know what to fucking say. I just turned to him and went, you bitchy queen. Now everyone on the plane has lost their fucking shit. The movie can fuck off, mate. No one's watching the fucking movie. I'm the entertainment now. The air stewardess comes running back on her walker. She comes up to us and she goes, what's going on here? And I said, I want this fucking asshole away from me. And she said, sir, this is not the situation to be swearing in. I went, yes, it is. We're having a fight. And she went, well, there's no need for name calling. I called the guy bitchy queen, so I sort of get what she's saying. And I turned to her and said, you know what? You're right. There is never a need for name calling. But as a proud gay man myself, I feel like I've earned the right to say such words. She apologized. The gay guy knows I'm fucking lying. He's fagging the fuck out. And the air stewardess went, can everyone calm down? What's the problem here? And he went, he's trying to take my armrest. And the air stewardess went, everyone knows the middle gets 2 armrests. And I went, see? She goes, I'm going to have to break you 2 up. And she points to the man and said, sir, you're going to have to find a seat at the back of the plane. I'm victorious. I stand up. I bash my head on the thing. I point at the man. And I went, get to the back of the plane. Now, a lot of people on that plane hadn't seen the rest of the argument.
Oh, dang.
All they have seen is me pointing at a black man, yelling, get to the back of the plane.
Yeah, that's not gonna look good.
Things got real awkward real fucking quick. I didn't know what I'd done yet. People were yelling at me, calling me a racist, and I was like, I know, but how do you know?
Oh,
and
no.
got a bag of peanuts in the back of my head and said, sit down, you limey bastard. And I was like, that's the British. I'm Australian, you fucking racist. Which would have made a lot of sense if being British or Australian was a race and not a nationality.
Most people don't know the difference,
I was
honestly.
clutching at straws, really. So, I go sit back down in his old chair. We got the empty seat between us. Me and the girl pounded out.
Oh, nice.
Now, later on the flight, I'm walking up the back of the plane to the toilet. And I want to see the guy, because I want to go. And I get all the way to the back of the plane. I don't see him anywhere. I'm about to go in the toilet. And then I see his leg around the corner. There were no more seats. This is a full flight. He's sitting in the air stewardess's landing seat that folds down with a seatbelt over the top like he's in a fucking go-kart.
Oh, no.
I put my head around the corner. I went, no armrest here, dickhead.
Oh.
And the air stewardess went, you get back to your seat. And I ran away like a child, like.
Oh, no.
So, for landing, I go sit back down in his old seat. Now, the air stewardess seat is taken, so she's taking my old seat in the middle, and she fucking hates me. And I'm taking both armrests, fuck her. And as we're landing, the guy over the aisle leans over and goes, excuse me, you're Jim Jefferies, right? And I'm like, yeah, man, how you doing? And he went, I had no idea you were gay.
Does he correct it?
Fucking yeah, man.
You gotta play the part now.
I like cock.
Okay, so that was funny. Now, I am not familiar with Jim Jefferies at all, but if all of his content is similar to this, I can definitely tell he's hilarious. Now, plane etiquette is a real thing. I've been on a few flights, and I can definitely tell you that nobody likes to be, in each other's space. Nobody wants anybody else in their space. It's a whole thing. I do kind of think that maybe this situation could get kind of taken care of if, they were to add an extra little page in those little booklets that they put in those little package areas. Or maybe if the stewardess were to kind of give a little bit of instruction during their, safety presentation thing. Now, will it take care of the entire situation? Probably not, but at least they can say that they were told and nobody can claim that they didn't know what was going on. Now, it's not going to stop everybody from kind of claiming their own space because, of course, there are a lot of people who really like their armrest, they like their space, and they're going to do what they want. But maybe, if we're lucky, it'll take care of a few of the situations. For me in particular, I found it's best to avoid these issues. Now, if I'm on a plane, I'm going to kind of stick to myself because I feel like on a plane, that's kind of just how I have to deal with it. I don't like planes very much because there's just there's too many people. It's very cramped, and I don't like the very confined situations. But, I do get where he's coming from here. Some people do hit a certain breaking point where they're just going to have to say what they're going to need to say. And, this is kind of the result of one of those situations. All in all, I enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys did too. If you did, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. Also, make sure to hit that little notification button. That way you guys know when I drop my next video. And if you get the chance, check out my Twitch stream on Wednesdays and Fridays. Just check my page for the times. Also, this year is a brand new year, and I do plan to have some new and updated content on this channel. So please go to the socials and make sure that you follow, like, and subscribe on those. That way you guys get the newest information as it comes out. Well, thanks for joining me here today, everybody. Stay spicy, my friends.